sharp like I speak. Me no touch 30 but me in me element like zinc. Press pan C78603, so you know that's salicylic. Knock them out like Ali did it. If a quarter's next then you know say we have to dig it. Quiz light, you know say I'm happy with it. Cause
Well, welcome to the late night quiz show. And I am your host, Dala, the Quiz Wiz. Yes. This is the 6th episode. You know the intro thing go already. We are jump right into the show tonight. Producer, pass a sizzle there though. Yeah. And put cup of ice on that too, please. Yeah, but thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, last night we saw the culmination of the 2021 Schools Challenge Quiz season in what was a mouth-watering finals between Arden I and Woolmer's boys. And we want to congratulate both teams for making it this far, so big up to the school them and the coach them. But, of course, we don't know it go already. The finals was not without its controversy. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this finals has become a cause célèbre. Yeah, that is a French expression adapted in the English language to mean an incident where aroused widespread controversy and a heated public debate. And that we want to talk about on the show tonight. Social media mash up. Everybody I get style. Woolbers, Arden, TVJ, the judges, all the hosts. And so, you know, I guess the passion and the emotions of the fans and the supporters came out. That not in the most respectful of ways. You get me? But, boy, you know the thing already. So, again, first of all, we want to say congratulations to both teams. They played very well in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, at the finals. So, you know, say the student them are go probably nervous. The atmosphere is a momentous one. Maybe not as grand as in former years. You know, I don't think the fans them did out live on the grounds of TVJ due to the pandemic. So, in fairness, both teams never have to contend with the usual atmosphere where you see at the finals. One could argue that because of the absence of the fans and the fanfare, Woolmer's, although the less experienced team, them would have alright. The playing field would be level. Well, that not necessarily. The truth is, Arden has been here before, so them probably go through all the jitters. Them know what it feel like, and so we're more experienced with how to deal with the competition at this stage. Yeah? So we are say Arden was the more experienced team in terms of exposure, in terms of I have been here before, I have done this, I know what this is like. So them did have the advantage from that perspective. But we have to recognize Woolbers. They have had a very good season and by all indication were expected to win. What did Woolmers have in their favour? Well, them have momentum on them side. They are a fast buzzing team. And them knock out one of the biggest favourites in St. Diego. So, them confidence level up. Psychologically, in the youth, them mind, them probably have said to themselves, then if we can beat Diego, we must can beat Arden. And it's a thing we always preach. Quiz is a sport, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not just a sport for the stereotypical bright pitney them. No. Quiz is more than just answering a bag of questions for sure Jamaica say you're bright. Yeah? To be a good quiz player, you have to have certain personalities other than the ability to retain knowledge and regurgitate it. Whole heap of people don't know that, you know. You know, come on quiz if you go compose like Robert Schumann. They don't get that. But with that, we are say you have to have composure. Yeah? You have to know how to angle pressure. R.I.P. Pascal. You have to be aggressive and know how to hold your nerves. Yeah? You have to know when you need to go for your question and when to leave the question alone. You have to can gauge your opponent and not allow the antics of your opponent to distract you. So we are say quiz is more than being bright. Yeah, but we are go off on a tangent. We come for talk about where we go on tonight. Right? We're going to take a quick break and jump back into the show and talk about what the controversy was. We so forward.
She said she want draw break, she want move slow. From the love what she a get, she want fi take her time out. Says she too young, she want explore. And to how the boy a move, she woulda take the front door. Oh nah nah, she want breeze him for a little bit. She want see the world from the pinnacle. Said the love a feel and it visible. She want fi set it free, and if it don't work, she a enjoy the ride. Cause she said she feel caged from she was a little child. Said she feel cooked like chicken in a cup. And if she had to fall in love, she never would. She prefer fall from grace or fall from lace. Right now to how she feel, she woulda fall from space. The boy love trace, oh what a disgrace. Before she make her heart ache, she prefer make him heart break. She has all her life to live, oh no no no. And she has no more fucks to give, oh no no no. She just wanna explore her love, oh no no no. And she just wants to live some more.
Live some more. Yes, yes. Yeah, but it's a positive tune. You need to take in that tune. Looking at the description. Yeah, man, I'm going to click on a link and listen. Yeah, man, this is music. Yes, but welcome back to the late night quiz show. Yeah, but we are talking about the finals tonight and the controversy around it. So, with all we go on, the controversial issue came down to a physics question. And they're going to play that question there so we can hear it for themselves. Producer, play the clip there.
Specifically using conventional symbols, the formula used to calculate the height of or distance traveled by a body falling freely from rest under gravity. Arden.
S equal ut plus half at squared.
Incorrect. We wanted S equals half gt squared.
All right. So this was a question I suspect was a cause of the almost 20 minutes of True Juice ads I was forced to listen to. And yeah, but though as sponsors, but it all reach a point where like the ads man go buy a box food and left the ads them a play upon a loop. Or him go just bet cause him say him good to lose him money on the finals. But TVJ, you could have give me some movie trailer or something. Change it up, man. But yeah, though I am a radio personality. All I do is talk for a living. I am not a physics teacher by profession. But the physics that CXC had kept many moons ago. And that was it. But we want to break down the question for say, where really could have gone? And what is the big hullabaloo? So, JP, I read the question though. And the question start out with a narrow focus by using the word specifically. Now, specifically implies, specifically suggests to be, say, we are talking about, or rather, we are not talking about what is usual or generic. I want to know something definite. I want to know something in particular. So, we assist the question did have some keywords. Where if you pre the keywords, you can have an argument as to why the answer given by Arden was not technically correct. What you mean? Alright. In the formula, the conventional symbols or letters, in my understanding, are S, U, T, A, and G. Yeah? S represents the distance traveled, or more accurately, the displacement of an object. U represent the initial velocity. And both A and G represent acceleration. Now, herein lies the crux of the matter, the A and the G. While both A and G represent acceleration and are measured in the same SI unit, meters per second squared, G is constant. It means the value does not change. That 9.8 meters per second squared, it now got change. And this G specifically refers to acceleration due to gravity, free fall. And A represent acceleration. Now that acceleration denoted by A could have been any random acceleration. The thing about that question here is there were no values given. It wasn't a working out question. They just want a formula. So it make the question a little more tricky. Yeah? So On the other hand, S equal UT plus half AT square. That was the answer that was given by Arden. And the answer where JP did have on him paper, I believe, was half GT square. S equal half GT square. So on one hand, or on another hand rather, the argument is that, boy, if U is initial velocity and that are going to be zero through it fall freely due to gravity, that U would be zero. 0 times the T are going to be 0, so that cancel out and left the half AT square. And people are say A can be substituted for G, and so half GT square is the same thing as S equal UT plus half AT square. The interpretation of the question is clearly subjective from the point of view of what values would be substituted in a real-life question. Yeah? But I think the greater issue at hand is that I never hear the judge them say, this is why we are awarding the point. I don't know what the arguments brought forward by the coaches were, neither do I know what the judge them did use to decide and say, alright, this is what the question mean, this is how it is interpreted, and as a result, this is the answer, and it cannot be something else. Yeah? So this become a tricky one, because the answer where Arden give, generally speaking, is not a wrong answer in and of itself, but in the context and wording of the question, I can understand if you say them answer not technically correct. And we have said a move they never transparent to we, the listeners and the fans. You know, people are asked, are the judges subject matter experts? I'm sure them don't know everything in every subject area. Could the question have been worded any differently? I think the question did all right. Not sure how it would have worded differently. Yeah, but at the same song and dance. Yeah, that I just overtake on it, for the late night quiz show. All me I say is that the judge them should have tell JP what is what and make JP communicate that to we. But I saw the cookie crumble. It hard for lose and lose at the finals and lose because of a controversial question. By the way, when is today?